Good afternoon. This is Debbie Broughton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from St. Robert, Missouri. I'm jumping on here just a little bit early because, of course, I'm crooked. Let's see if we can get this fixed quickly. I'm on here this afternoon to show you samples of the new DSP and the mini catalog and the January online exclusive new designer series paper. I know I'm a little bit late. It's already February and it's been out since January, I think like 4th or 5th. But I got busy, so I'm doing it now. There's still plenty of time. This catalog goes to April the 30th. And the online exclusives, they come and they go. I don't really have a time period for them. And now I think I'm finally straight. And it says 5 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, 6 o'clock in the Eastern, and so forth for Mountain and Pacific. So it's 4 in the Mountain, 3 in Pacific time. And I thank you for joining me. And if you could say hello or something, I would enjoy that. So let's get started. So this is our new mini catalog that's from January to April. And I joined, Christine Bertram has a class demonstrators can take, and we can get a 6x6 sheet of all the different DSP that comes out new in January. So that's what I did so that I could share it with you. So I don't have all the stamp sets to show you, but I do have the paper. So first of all, on page 17, we have the love notes. And I'll just, sometimes it's nice to see. Now remember, I only have a 6x6 piece, so the 12x12 would be bigger, but it has the exact picture on the other side. So that would be great if you were using the flip-flaps that we have for something, or maybe scrapbooking, where you could see both sides. This is pretty. I like those colors together. And here's just some stripes, some plaids, some dots, and some hearts. So that is on page 17. Now we could turn to page 25, and we could see this paper is called, let me just read the official name. I really should have brought my glasses in with me. This is, let me see where it's at. The Lovely and Beautiful is the name of this DSP. So some of this DSP we used for a card. This is the back side, and the front side has gold. This is pecan pie, and then some more flowers with gold. A whole bunch of little flowers. I'd say fresh freesia and peach pie. And this is one that you could color with your blends. This one, the dot in the middle is gold. And on the back we have some green leaves. It's always nice to have some leaves. Some bigger flowers here with outlined in gold. And then a petal pink on the back. And this last one is different flowers, big, with the gold in the middle and in the middle of the leaves. And on the back is some calypso coral flowers. And here's the card we made using this Simply Beautiful stamp set and dies. So I just wanted to show you that. It uses up, they go together so nicely and they look so much like spring with their pastel colors. Okay, we're moving on to page 31, where we have several things here. We have this paper, which is number 7, which is the Made with Love 12 by 12 paper. So let's look at that first. We have some arrows, some hearts, and some flowers. An ombre look of hearts. This is pretty in pink, and this are, I'm not sure of which reds are in here. Strawberry Slush and Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. So, oh, this is a pretty color, don't you think? Those are just little bitty hearts in there. Here's some more little bitty hearts. And then again, hearts. Lots of hearts in this paper. A whole page of hearts. Hugs and kisses. We forgot to look at the other side of this. Stripes are dashes. These are stripes. And these are again hearts. And more hearts. We also offer on this page the dies and the stamp set. I made mine into a birthday card because I have a niece whose birthday is on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to send her the shaker card. And in the back here, you can see some of our pastel glitter paper, which I'm going to show you some more colors that we have when we get to the online exclusives. And this uses a piece of this paper. And we have these little shaker hearts here. And we have this gusseted bag. It doesn't come, this is decorated. It comes as a plain bag, but it's a nice tall one. So you can fit a lot of different things in there. So let's move on to page 34 and 35, and this is our Easter set. I don't have the card for this yet because I ordered the Easter stamp so I can finish the card, but when I get it finished, I will show you. And this paper, it feels different. I wanted to say that on the one side, it almost feels like plastic. I don't know really how to explain it, but you'll notice if you get it. And it's very glossy and smooth. So this side has stripes. This side is just crumb cake. Here's some flowers, some tulips, some Easter eggs. And on the back is this pretty plaid colors. Those colors go well together, I think, for spring. Here's just some shapes with flowers on the back. I'm going to say that this is probably, I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, Shy Shamrock. That's what I was thinking this color was. Here's like a scene on this side you could use. And then this you could use as another scene. And on the back are some checkerboard. Flowers with grass. Again, the one side is very glossy and shiny and feels like plastic. I don't know what else to call it. And then on the back is some light blue with some Easter baskets and bunnies. And here's a whole bunch of Easter eggs. And some more crumb cake. And also on this page we have some of this DSP, which is number 5, and it is Pleasant Patterns. And this is one-sided. And again, it feels like the plastic. It's very shiny and very smooth feeling. So here are some flowers. There's nothing on the back of these. Some spots. This kind of reminds me of like a giraffe. And some stripes. Very bright and pretty paper. Like I said, when I finish this card, because the Easter basket, if you notice, you can weave in different colors on there. If you can see over here, like you can make them be just blue or pink, but you could also cut out some with the dies and weave a basket with different colors. So I really wanted to try that. So it's coming soon, and I will be on to show you that after I get the paper or the stamp set and the dies, and I can cut that out. This paper is called Nature's Walk. So these are very pretty. They're just like patterns Nothing specific really, but they make great backgrounds for your cards. I love it when the writing is on there. This is some pretty peacock, some mossy meadow, and I'd say old olive. This is a Night in Navy and Secret Sea, I would say. Isn't that pretty? Not sure about which green that is. This is mossy meadow. Let's see. It comes with cloud cover, Night in Navy, old olive, pecan pie, pretty peacock, and Secret Sea. So this must be like light old olive, because that's the only really green that's in there. And also on this page we have these 3 different colors, and this is called Natural Hues. And to me what it feels like is, we used to have stuff, I can't remember what the name of it, but it was like mulberry paper or something, where it felt very fibrous, like homemade paper. And that's what this feels like, and it comes in these 3 colors. Like a cream, I don't really think it says the colors. Oh, cream, tan, and gold. Cream, tan, and gold. So that's theirs. And then we made a card here using these leaves. And it's a get well card. We have this little like log piece there. And the hexagon embellishments. And get well soon. So it's a very nice. And also in the background is the new striped embossing folder. I think that's an online exclusive. I'm not for sure. I didn't look that one up. Okay, this is one of my favorite sets. And I know you've already seen the paper because I showed you, but this is the Sweet Bugs set, and this paper is called Cute as a Bug. Here's one with some of the little creatures on there, and some petal pink in the background. More creatures. I'm telling you, the dies cut out this, and this, and the mushrooms, and if there's a ladybug that's reading a book. So you almost can cut everything out with the dies. On the back are just some little flowers. Here are some blackberries and strawberries and leaves, and checkerboard on this side. Cloud cover with some more bugs and a butterfly. Some more checkerboards. This is a page that is all different sections, and it has leaves on the back. And let's see what we made with this one. We made one using the mushrooms. And it says, just because. I thought that opened up, but it doesn't. It's just because. I haven't glued in my inside yet, because sometimes I like to wait till I stamp what I'm going to put inside there. In case I make a mistake, I can flip the paper over. But and here's the green rickrack ribbon. So that's very nice. It's just to show you how you can use it for something besides bugs, and the little bitty ladybug embellishments. Those are so cute. And coming out in March is going to be the Ladybug Picnic embossing folder. So you'll have to wait to see that. This is called, the stamp set is called the Boardwalk Fun, and the paper is called Beach Boardwalk. So let's look at the paper. First there's one with palm trees and petal pink. Petal pink is a popular color in this set of papers. Some tickets here. And some, I better read. Pool party, that's what I was thinking it was. Pool party. Some more pool party on this one. And some, let's see. The Petunia Pop, Coastal Command, or Daffodil Delight. But I don't see any peach. Timid Tiger. I guess this is light Timid Tiger. Here's some Petunia Pop. Ooh, this is very pretty. Ombre, and it has like the sun. Some more palm trees. And a nice splotchy background. Here is the merry-go-round, the balloons, and everything. And on the back is some more ombre. So, if you look at this stamp set, the Boardwalk Fun comes so you can cut out the Ferris wheel. I'm going to call that other one a merry-go-round, but I might say Ferris wheel. Or a roller coaster with some palm trees to cut out, some tickets. And these are embellishments, and they are puffy ones. So let's keep going. This one is called Gears and Textures. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of gears. And I thought this would be a good manly card for a birthday or a get well or thinking of you. And see how we used the silver for some of the gears and Knighted Navy and Secret Sea for some other. I think it's Secret Sea. I get those two mixed up now. And some Smoky Slate. Then we're coming on down to here, which this is called Mixed Up Patterns. We have some Secret Sea on this side, and we have some, let's just see. I should have wrote these colors down more. Strawberry Slush. I can kind of think I know what these are. Balmy Blue and Daffodil Delight, or is it, yep, Daffodil Delight. Some, let's see, I want to say Smoky Slate, but I would be wrong. Huh. It doesn't really have a gray in there. It has Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Secret Sea. So this is light Secret Sea and Strawberry Slush. I like this one too. Sometimes it's nice just to have that as a texture in your background of your cards. And here's some very light pink dots. Some Balmy Blue with little triangles or diamonds. And on this side, it kind of almost looks like the sun again. Here's some Old Olive stripes. And then the, I'm terrible at remembering what the Bubble Bath. Some colors I could tell by just looking at them. The older colors, the newer colors, not so much. Okay, so that's all I have from the catalog. So now let me show you some. Let me set this over here so it doesn't go falling all over. And let me find. Here are some cards that we made with sets that are on the online exclusive. So this one is called Gliding Garden. You get this big tree trunk with a branch and leaves to put on. This is a little, it actually has some feet that you could put on it so it looks like more like a glider that sits out in your yard, but somehow I lost, when I was making it, I misplaced one. So instead I made it be a hanging swing. But that's what you could do. And I used this grass from the, I think it's the Bugs maybe. And then there's this one that's called Peaceful Dock. It has a boat and everything in the stamp set. And then the dies could cut out the oar, the post here with a rope and some lily pads. I thought it made a nice birthday card. And then what else do we have? Okay, so now here we have some paper that's online exclusive. First we're going to start out with doilies for Valentine's, because we always have doilies for Valentine's. It's something that you have to make your Valentine's with. So that's very pretty this year. Real Red and Bubble Bath. And then now we're going to start with some online designer series paper. This is the soft shimmer. Remember I told you on the Valentine one, we embossed it with the heart embossing folder. So this is the piece that's left from that. And then this is Pool Party. And I would say this is Linen Lolly. And they're just one-sided. The same on both sides. They don't have a different texture on the back. So next we have some Whisper White textured paper. This is going to be really hard to see. This is like little, I'm going to say little diamonds or something in there. And then this one is stripes. And if you were to take your blending brush and go over this, they would stand out much more because of the texture. And on the back, it's just the same texture. Okay, we also have vellum now. So here is some vellum. And then we have some paper that's called Lovely Blossom. Now I used all this one sheet of the Lovely Blossom to make my notebook holder. This is a little notebook holder. So that's one of the pages from the DSP. And here is some other. This is Secret Seed. And then we have Crumb Cake. I like this one with the Secret Sea and the petal pink. And on the back is some Old Olive. This is Cloud Cover. Different shades of Cloud Cover. This is a different, and then on the back it's another one of those sheets where it has the different panels to make cards with. So that is all of our Lovely Blossoms. Now this is called Square Snippets. So it's a whole 12 by 12 sheet of different squares of colors. And on the back, it does not have this. It has a very light back. I didn't mean to say it doesn't have any. Very light balmy blue. This looks like very light Crumb Cake, and again some plaid over here, but it's very light to see. And then on this side, there's a whole bunch of different squares that you could use. And then what else? We have, this is, I didn't write this one down. Oh, yes, I did. Brushed with Beauty. I was going to say, I'm missing something. So this is Brushed with Beauty. We used one of the sheets here to make this calendar holder. And I made a bunch of these. You have a little thing in there that helps it to sit up, and then you have a little mini calendar that you can put on your desk. So this is the Brushed with Beauty paper. It's an online exclusive. Some Calypso Coral. Aren't these flowers just so pretty? Sometimes that's why I like to get the samplers with this class so you can see what they look like in person. Now the back is some pretty peacock. Again, some spring flowers. And let's see what's on the back. Crumb Cake. With, it might be basic, and some basic beige in there. These are beautiful roses and some other flowers in there. Out of the back are some stripes. These kind of remind me of dogwood, maybe. Or, I'm trying to think, baby's breath maybe too with the white. And then on the back is some petal pink. Here's again some, I'd say Crumb Cake, Mossy Meadow, and I don't know if that's white or vanilla. I think it's closer to vanilla maybe. I try to hold it up to this envelope, which is a vanilla envelope. Let me hold it up to some white. Yeah, it's more vanilla, maybe basic beige too. Okay, so I just have two more left to show you. Okay, this is Hobby Haven is next. And it has all these different hobbies on there. So, this is like sewing and knitting and painting, a pattern, an iron, an embroidery hoop, a pin cushion, some scissors, and then on the back are just some splotches, little circles and splotches. This is like home decor with furniture and plants and different shelves. And on the back of that is some petal pink plaid. This is for cooking. It has a cookbook, the espresso machine, some pots, a bundt cake, muffin tin, just, you know, spatulas, a whole bunch of different cooking items. And then on the back is, I want to say maybe Shy Shamrock plaids. This is speckled on this side, but on this side it's all different kind of books and lamps and glasses and tea and pencils. So that's very nice if you have a book lover in your family. This is an ombre, kind of like a tie-dye sheet, and on this side we have different, I would say this is like, except for maybe like, I thought this was a hot dog at first, but it's a sleeping mask. So this is kind of like healthy things, essential oils, different herbs, different teas, and a clock and some lotion. So that would be, I think, like a healthy sheet if you wanted to make some healthy cards. And last but not least is Splashing Sparkle. This again is specialty paper because it has the silver foil on one side and then stripes on the other side for this one. This one just has some splattering of silver on like a tie-dye background. And this is, I would say that's pretty in pink, or Bubble Bath. It's Bubble Bath. Here's some Shy Shamrock, some Bubble Bath, some Timid Tiger with gold speckled through it. And on this side, it's not the gold because gold is only on one side of these. I got Timid Tiger tie-dye. Some more stripes with gold, and then bubbles or circles. Some more pastel circles. And this side is the Bubble Bath with silver swishes. And these are some Timid Tiger stripes and Bubble Bath stripes with gold. And on the back are some rectangles. So there you go. A sample of all the DSP that came out in January and some of the stamp sets that came out. And I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, you can use your bonus coupons in February. And we have beautiful paper for the product of the month. You have to check it out. It's very bright and very festive. So when you spend $75, you can buy the pack of paper for $5. And if you join my Dazzling Queens team in the month of February, you get $125 worth of product for $99, and you also get thrown in as an extra for signing up is the new Stampin' Positioner, which just came out. And I made a video about this yesterday. So if you missed that video, look that up either on my Nana Stampin' page on Facebook or on my YouTube Nana Stampin' Room. And you can check out that video to see how this all works to get all your words and stamps straight on your cards. Have a great evening. Bye.